going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the video game and one of my personal favorites, Stranded Deep. In this video I'm going to be talking about whether I think the game is good, whether I think you should play it, how the game is played, all of these things, and we're going to get into that now. Okay, so we are going to start with whether I think the game is good. So the quick answer to that is yes, but I'm going to start with why I think it's good. So I personally find the game very enjoyable because it's a survival game. It's an open sandbox, do whatever you want, survive, do whatever it takes. And me personally, that is just my type of game. Okay, so getting into the story of this game. So you play as a man or woman who is on their own private jet, and all of a sudden, a hole opens up in their plane and they crash. So they make it to a raft and then black out. So then they wake up on a deserted island. Once the player first spawns on the island, they will first notice the aesthetics of this game. And one massive point I will give this game is how beautiful it is. Like the water and the sky and the blend of colors all match perfectly. Now, the player will look around and notice there are islands surrounding him, but they're a little bit too far away, so he must raft towards his island. Once there, the player will collect rocks, sticks, cloth, and other materials such as planks in order to get started and create tools. Soon, the player will create weapons, axes, and tools to help him along his journey. Now, to progress the story, the player must go to 3 points on the map to fight 3 specific bosses. These bosses are the Megalodon, which is one of the easiest, Luca the Great, which is the giant squid, and in my opinion the hardest because of its ability to grapple you into the water and cause damage. And then the third, a great eel, which can be difficult without the right tools. Once defeating all 3 of these bosses, the player will then go to an aircraft carrier and then have to reconstruct a plane. Now, shout out to 2 content creators as they provided me with the clips in order to show you. I do not claim to have done any of this. This is all of them, and their links will be in the description. Now, once the player has stocked up on fuel, food, water, and reconstructed the plane, the player will then get into the plane and take off. Now, after flying, the player will then get to the end of the game in the great plot twist. The reason the plane in the beginning of the game exploded was because of the plane we are flying now, which creates an infinite loop of playability. So, what is my final rating of the game? Now for me, Stranded Deep receives a 9 out of 10. I've loved this game and I've played it ever since 2nd grade, and I've never gotten sick of it. So, please, I am begging you, play this game. It is one of my very favorites. Thank you for watching. Peace.